Welcome to The Explainer. I am so thrilled to have you here today. We are going to be digging into a truly massive shift happening right now and how information is discovered online. We're literally moving away from the era of traditional search clicks and diving headfirst into the age of AI-synthesized answers. If you've been wondering how to get your content, your brand, or your business recognized by tools like ChatGPT, Claude, and Google AI Overviews, well, you're in exactly the right place. We've got a fantastic visual explainer lined up for you, so let's just jump right in.
Here is our roadmap for this explainer. 1. The zero-click reality. 2. SEO versus modern GEO. 3. What AI search actually wants. 4. Step 1. Entity identity. 5. Step 2. Schema markup. And 6. Winning the AI search era.
All right, Section 1, the zero-click reality, when AI answers directly. Okay, let's dive right into this. The way we search has fundamentally changed, hasn't it? Zero-click behavior has dramatically accelerated because tools like Google AI Overviews or Perplexity are now providing direct conversational answers. A growing chunk of searches end without a single visit to an external website. It's wild. So we've got a new acronym we really need to care about: Generative Engine Optimization, or GEO. Basically, it's the practice of structuring your digital content specifically to improve your visibility inside those responses generated by AI systems.
And this brilliantly illustrates exactly how GEO works in practice. This comes from a really fascinating archive study. On the left side before GEO, an AI engine answers a query about things to do in New York, and a specific pizza website has very low visibility. It actually gets completely ignored. But then look at the right side. After applying generative engine optimization strategies, the AI actually cites that exact same pizza website as a primary source, embedding it directly into the generated text with a little citation link. I mean, that is the new goal line.
Moving on to Section 2, SEO versus modern GEO, a paradigm shift.
We really need to contrast the old rules with the new rules here. For the last 25 years, the traditional SEO target was pretty straightforward, right? You'd fight for that blue link on page 1, rank for specific keywords, and drive clicks directly to your website. But today, the AI search target is entirely different. Your goal is getting cited as a credible source inside a synthesized AI answer. You're just not optimizing for the click anymore. You are optimizing to be the definitive answer.
And because of this, the actual metrics of search have completely shifted. Think about it. The primary currency in traditional SEO used to be your backlink profile and domain authority. But for GEO, it's brand mention volume and entity trust. It's all about how consistently the open web talks about you. And look at the formatting focus. We're moving away from keyword density and moving toward highly scannable structures, things like lists, tables, and direct answers that an AI can easily read and extract.
Which brings us to Section 3. What AI search actually wants: data and structure.
The cool thing is, we don't have to just guess what AI wants. We have empirical data for this. Research analyzing how to optimize for generative engines tested several different strategies, and the data highlights a pretty massive finding. Old-school tricks like keyword stuffing, they actually perform negatively now. They literally hurt your visibility in AI responses. But on the flip side, strategies like quotation addition, adding relevant quotes, and statistics addition, adding hard quantitative data, perform incredibly well. It turns out, AI models are extremely hungry for facts and verifiable claims.
So the crucial takeaway here is this number: 40%. By abandoning that old keyword stuffing and instead properly utilizing these generative engine optimization strategies, like adding hard statistics, dropping in relevant quotes, and citing your sources, researchers demonstrated that you can boost your content's visibility in AI responses by up to 40%. That is an absolutely staggering competitive advantage for anyone paying attention.
All right, let's get into the tactics. Section 4, Step 1, Entity Identity, Building Brand Gravity.
So the very first step to winning in GEO is establishing your entity identity. Data analyzing over 23,000 AI citations reveals something wild. Pages featuring 15 or more recognized entities show a massive 4.8 times higher probability of being selected and cited by AI engines. You absolutely have to build systemic entity coverage across your content.
But how do you actually do that? Well, you have to realize that when a user types a prompt, the AI essentially runs a mini trust audit on you. So first things first, you must fix your cross-platform consistency. Your name, address, and phone number need to be perfectly identical on your site, on Google, on Yelp, literally everywhere. Second, build a solid presence on trusted platforms like LinkedIn, G2, or Wikipedia. And third, monitor your reviews. AI checks independent third-party sources to corroborate your expertise. If your data is messy or inconsistent, the AI is just going to skip you and cite a competitor with a cleaner digital footprint. I want to ground all this technical data with a really powerful thought from our sources. Quote, "When AI answers questions about you, whose version of your story is it telling?" End quote. Think about that for a second. LLMs don't just pull answers from your About Us page anymore. They synthesized earned media, community conversations on Reddit, and review sites to define your brand before a user even finishes typing their prompt. You have to maintain truth and consistency everywhere. Section 5. Step 2. Schema markup. Coding for the AI.
Okay, so if entity identity is about your reputation, schema markup is about speaking the AI's native language. You need to provide AI bots with the precise, structured data they crave, and you do this using JSON LD schema. The essential types you really need to know about are FAQ page schema, which neatly packages your content into question and answer pairs, product schema, which formally defines your offerings, and organization schema, which maps out your business details. You can kind of think of schema as a direct, machine-readable map that tells the AI exactly what your data means without it ever having to guess.
And we have hard proof that this works. A massive study of over 1,500 real estate agents in Germany found that 6.2% of sites visible to ChatGPT had FAQ schema implemented. Compare that to a measly 0.8% visibility for sites without it. That's a huge gap. Implementing FAQ schema made these businesses statistically far more likely to be recognized, retrieved, and recommended by ChatGPT. Now, schema alone isn't a magic wand. Technical SEO is still your absolute bedrock. AI models use a process called Retrieval Augmented Generation, or RAG for short, to pull text from the web. To make it easy for them, your technical foundation has to be flawless. You still need proper H2 and H3 heading tags. You still need a fast, mobile-friendly design. A really great tactic is placing clear 40 to 60 word summary answer blocks directly under your headings. And of course, double-check that your robots.txt file isn't accidentally blocking AI bots. You'd be surprised how often that happens.
Let's wrap this up. Section 6. Winning the AI search era. The bottom line.
So the crucial point we want you to take away is this. We are not abandoning traditional SEO. High quality, fast-loading, authoritative content is absolutely still required. SEO is the foundation, but GEO is the future. To win, you take that foundation and you tighten it. You enforce strict entity consistency across the entire web, and you implement structured schema markup so that AI models can easily ingest and, more importantly, trust your information.
I'll leave you with this final, provocative thought. Take a hard look at your own digital strategy today. Are you still just optimizing for the click, or are you optimizing to be the definitive answer? The landscape is completely shifted, but the tactical playbook we just went through gives you everything you need to adapt and thrive. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. Start applying these GEO strategies today, and I'll catch you next time.